Hey friends, what's going on? Sorry about that. YouTube's acting weird over here. Hey everybody, what's going on? Happy Wednesday live. Hope everybody's doing good. That's just we're working on Christmas tunes right now, and that's a version of Joy to the World that we're doing, and still don't have it down yet. Not satisfactory, but I figured I'd just give it a little test drive here to see where it actually is. It's a little bit more like a funky, bluesy than a normal one. Anyway, my name is Nate Savage. Me and my wife, Chelsea, run GuitarFam.com, where it is our mission to help you play the songs you love with the people you love. And that's what we're. Hey, Dad, what's going on? My dad's up there and on the Instagram. Let's see. Yesterday was Tuesday Q&A, and the question was, who first inspired you to pick up the guitar? And I'll share like my experience with that. The person that first inspired me to pick up the guitar is in the chat on Instagram right now. It's my dad. We were at a camp where he was working for a week in the summer. I think I was 12 or 13, and I was bored out of my mind, nothing to do. So he took me to the music store and said, "Hey, Lane, how's it going? Lane Holmes from London. Oh, Nirvana. I'm not sure if that's the right key, but that's Come As You Are. Anyway, so he bought me a chord book, a little chord chart, and some drumsticks. Hey, from Indonesia, what's going on? This is me, Hugo. How's it going? Let's see. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good this morning. Got the house to myself for the next hour or so. Get some work done. Anyway, he bought me some drumsticks and that chord chart, and I did both, but I really took to the guitar like that. I had his Martin D18 that only lasted for a week. Then he took me out and bought me a nice cheap Harmony pawn shop guitar. Anyway, that's who first inspired me to play guitar. And then I had a friend at church who's a little bit older named Scott Deal, and when I saw him play, because he played electric guitar, and he was really, really good for his age. He was maybe 15 or 16, and he was awesome. And that just made me want to play electric guitar, 100%. And then I got off into things like Stevie Ray Vaughan is the first kind of guitar hero that I got into. That I was like, this is awesome. And I just stayed in my room all the time playing guitar, But that's where the question of the poll came from this week. If you look at the three options there, you're going to see who inspired you to first pick up the guitar. The first one is family, and there's a picture of me and my dad. And then the second one is friends. It's a picture of Scott Deal and his band. And then the third one is just guitar heroes, and it's a picture of Stevie Ray Vaughan. And the overwhelming response from all three platforms, the social platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, was guitar heroes. Guitar heroes were like probably, I would say, at least 50% overall. And then the rest was split between the two. Friends was last, was maybe 10%, and then family was 30 to 40%. And there was a few others, which I don't know what that would be. But so guitar heroes are apparently what inspires most of the Guitar Fam community to pick up guitar in the first place too. So that's pretty cool. And I have some comments here from YouTube that I thought I found quite interesting, as far as people actually commenting on what inspired them to pick up the guitar. Mike Noble says, for me, it was the folk revolution in the early 60s. Easy to learn 3 chords and start playing. 100% sure. Like, that makes it super accessible. And guitars were, pretty cheap back then. Easy to just pick up and grab and go. Learn 3 chords, get a capo, you're good to go. You can play tons of great songs. Fiona says Uncle Jesse, John Stamos from Full House. Believe it or not, that's funny that you say that. Um, he says I was a very young girl when I watched the show and was always utterly fascinated when he played guitar on the show. Um, you know, I was never a big Full House fan, but my wife was, and I remember watching the show, and like I remember like some of the amps that he had. I remember it being he had a Mesa Boogie. I don't remember the model number. It's probably a Mark series around that time period. And I just remember some of the guitars he had, some of the amps he had. Even back then when I wasn't really fully aware of like brands and things like that. But now, um, da, 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 da. I don't. This is me. I says play life. Uh, my nose came, brother. I don't understand what that means. Let's see. Anyway, I don't know that song. Sorry about that. If I knew it, I would play it for you. Another one, Jim, who's a member of the Guitar Fam site, says, I have something in my soul and in my heart that can only be fulfilled by playing music. When I hear an accomplished musician, I ache to play as well. So I'm assuming that Jim was inspired by his guitar heroes and just the music that he plays. Let's see. The last one is my musical. This is Scott. He says my musical partner gave me the talk about 12 years ago. She plays piano and is generally just creative. On the other hand, I had done pretty much only physical type activities, sports of all types, mountain biking, climbing, that type of stuff. She does a lot of stuff, that stuff too. But she told me, "You're in your 40s. You probably aren't going to be able to do that stuff constantly." This might be a little bit longer, but that's okay because it's a good little story. You should think about balancing some of that out with some more creative, something musical. Seemed like a fine idea. I'd always been into music, but never played or did anything remotely musical. Around the same time, I was working on a job site with a guy who played mandolin. That sealed the deal. I went out and bought a guitar after doing minimal research, and now I curse every day with that infernal instrument tormenting me. Haha, just kidding. And it's been immensely rewarding and frustrating. But wow, uh, what a new world opened for me. That's awesome. So I guess it was like your friend. I mean, you could call that family, friend, whatever. Yeah, if that's your partner, that's your family. So that inspired him to go pick it up, and there was somebody saying, "Hey, man, you're not going to be able to do these things forever. Can I suggest a guitar to start with?" Yassine, I hope I said your name right. Can you tell me how you want electric or acoustic, and how much you want to spend, and then I can make a recommendation. Sure. But like the whole point of this is just to get to know you guys better, the people that are using like the videos on YouTube, or if you're already a Guitar Fam member. Like I'm just curious, where did you start from? What motivates you to play guitar? And if you're not a Guitar Fam member yet, go to guitarfam.com and create your complimentary account. It's free, and you can get access to the first module of all of our premium courses, and you can start to interact with the community there. That's very supportive and will help you no matter what level you're at. It's also a great platform as for an outlet to post videos of songs that you're working on and things like that. We'll give you a venue to kind of feature what you're working on and give you a support system to help you get through rough spots whenever that happens to you. Anyway, that's my story, and then a story of a few other people from the community here that play guitar, of what inspired them to first pick the guitar. Right now, just to shift gears a little bit, unless I see any other questions rolling, Chelsea and I, we're playing at a church this Sunday, and we're having to rehearse every night because Chelsea just got done playing 2 gigs, so she's switching modes to like church mode, where we have to play like 10 songs or something like that. So we're rehearsing every night, and then we have to switch over to Christmas gig mode on Monday, this coming Monday, because we have a big corporate Christmas gig coming up where we have to play. It's only 30 minutes, but it has to be really good because they're paying us really well, right? So we want to give them, a very good product. So we have to start really going over Christmas songs hardcore after that. And then we have another Christmas gig the week after that. So, like right now, I'm just learning songs, or we're just going through songs. And what it ends up being when I play with Chelsea is a lot of accompaniment, or like filling out the sound, because she's playing the open chords or bar chords or whatever, regular strumming. So I'll often end up doing strumming patterns. But like I found that almost throughout, for both sets, for the church thing and then for the Christmas thing, I'm doing a lot of hybrid picking because I find I need a lot of strumming. You know, that kind of stuff. And then I like another part of that song will go to then right back into the strumming. And I could do it with my fingers. But it's not as aggressive sounding for some things as I like. And even for the like the more mellow stuff, I'm having trouble remembering what songs we're doing. For the more mellow stuff, I'm finding that I prefer to do hybrid picking with, you know, so I can cover fingerstyle and strumming. I think that's because of an artist named Monty Montgomery, who I've been a big fan of for a long time. He plays like that a lot, and I've just kind of, I think, naturally absorbed that, because when you have to cover a lot of patterns and fill out sound, it's important to have like patterns, fingerstyle patterns that can fill up a lot of space and have bass lines in them, things like that. Let's see, what is that song I was thinking? Maybe I can pull up the set list here. Yeah, maybe I can pull up a set list and just pull it up. Oh yeah, because I wanted to show you guys something else too. You know that we're kind of done with Q&A Friday part. I'm just socializing and just talking guitar. Okay, yeah, here it is. It is. Oh, it's toward the bottom. Let's see. It's a lot of Christmas tunes, man. It's "Hark the Herald Angels Sing." This is a fantastic example of how, if you, most melodies, or most really good or memorable melodies, use chord tones most of the time, and then they have passing tones that are just kind of scattered or sprinkled in between them to make really awesome melodies, right? Let me get a footstool here so my shoulder doesn't bother me. Let's see. Right? "Hark the Herald Angels Sing." That's a fantastic example of how, like, if you look at my hand when I'm playing that, almost all of the melody notes in the entire thing. Let me just get this off of here so we can see if I'm in frame or not. There you go. Yeah. Cool. If you look at that, most of the melody notes are completely in the chords that I'm playing. So that a G over B, A minor, E7, A minor. I haven't played one note that's not in the chord yet. There's yeah, there's one note there on the D that's not in the chord, on the D over F sharp. And then and same thing on the D, there's a note that's not in the actual chords. JC Duran. Hey, how's it going? Anyway, that's one that we're working on that I'd really recommend. If you're into fingerstyle and you want to learn how to put melodies on top of fingerstyle songs, I'd really recommend doing "Hark the Herald Angels Sings." I may do one more Christmas tune, and maybe this one. I've already done 2 this year, but like people are enjoying them and watching them a lot, so I may want to do more. This one wouldn't take me very long, so. And like for the right hand stuff, see how it makes it a little bit easier if I need to start strumming like on the last verse. I already have my pick there, so that's kind of what I've been focused on, just getting some accompaniment things together, ready for this, with the occasional solo here and there. And that's one of the easier songs. Some of the harder ones are the jazzier ones. Anyway, that's what I've been working on. If the polls are still up, if you want to go vote on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, the polls are still up. Who first inspired you to start picking up the guitar and playing? And the answers are family, friends, or one of your guitar heroes. And that's about it. That's another one that's most wonderful time of the year. And like, again, I'm doing the hybrid picking thing. Just kind of, I didn't really think about it. I felt I was strumming. I was like, yeah, that doesn't really work. And then I was using just fingerstyle. And that didn't really work for me either. I like the more aggressive approach, or it can be more aggressive when you have your pick in your hand to hit those bass notes harder. That's another one. Let's see. I'm skipping that one because it's hard and I don't know yet. Silent Night's a really good one if you just want to work on your rolling and it's not too difficult. I think this one is up on the site, on the Guitar Foundations site already. I would probably, again, what is the walk up there? There you go. Somebody just hit a comment. I missed it. Here you go. Tom Odell songs. I don't know any Tom Odell songs. It'd be fun to look into, though. Let's see. I hate that this chat disappears on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, any thoughts on... Sorry, I missed some of these comments. Let me go back here. In the range of $400, suggested guitar to start with. Yeah, if it's acoustic, I would probably go with a Yamaha for that range. Just get something with a solid top, you seen? If you're thinking electric, let me know too. Electric, the new PRS, I forget what they're called. They're bolt-ons, but they're like the stripped down version of PRS guitars. I really like those. Those are a great value for the money, I think. And Adam Parker says, any thoughts on Taylor guitars? I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on Taylor guitars. I owned Taylor 814 and I loved it. And I just got rid of it because I felt like I wanted to change. But if I was a millionaire and had unlimited space, I would own probably a couple Taylor guitars, just because I really like them. I like the way they feel. They're very consistent. They're very modern. The way they're made. I think they're laser cut. Like even the finishing process on them is modern. It's really awesome. I like them a lot. Like if I could only have one acoustic guitar, like if tomorrow a hurricane came and washed away everything and I had to buy a new guitar and I only had like, I don't know, $800, I'd probably get a Taylor 110 CE. That's the best value guitar, best sounding, best feeling guitar on the market that I know of, in my opinion, right? So that's my opinion on Taylor guitars. I really like them. They get really pricey really fast, but if you can afford it, that's cool. This guitar I really like too. I think I paid $1,200 for this. It's a D16 GT. I really like this one too, as far as the Martin flavor. It doesn't break the bank too bad, and it sounds really good. To me it only sounds like 3 to 5% less than a full blown D18, which is really saying something. Right? Cool. Well, I guess that's it for today. Don't forget, if you haven't yet, go to guitarfilm.com, create your complimentary account. You'll get access to the first module of all of our premium courses, so you can really dig into any problem areas that you might be experiencing on the guitar. And that's what all of our courses are designed to do. They're designed for specific problem areas or the styles that I know that people are most into: blues, finger style, as far as problem areas, strumming, timing, changing chords, bar chords, those types of things. And every Guitar Fam member, whether it's complimentary or a premium account, gets one personal, private, one-on-one video lesson with me. You can schedule that on the site too. We can hammer out a plan for success for you and identify any problem areas that might be kind of holding you back from where you want to go on guitar. I guess that's it for this live stream. We do have some things in the works where we're going to be focusing on right hand stuff, strumming, timing, coming up very soon. So keep an eye out for that. If you feel like your right hand is kind of lagging behind or you just want to improve it, stick around over the next couple months. We're going to be really focusing on that. Okay, guys, have a great week. We're going to the mall to take Santa pics after this. I have one lesson after this, and then we're headed to the mall, so that's going to be fun. See you guys later. Bye. Bye.